Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Trending Thursday live stream. First day after Christmas. Hopefully, everyone had a great Christmas. Hopefully, everyone had a very good Christmas. I did with all my grandbabies. Huh?
Got the sunglasses and the hat on?
I got no sun. Oh, no, I was just outside.
Coolest cat in town.
I am the coolest cat in town, though. If you can hear me loud and clear, thanks, by the way, Joey. If you can hear me loud and clear, by all means, please respond in the affirmative, preferably with VV Nation, to let me know that I am coming across loud and clear. Ted says, love the hat, Glenn. Thank you. George says, thank you, Glenn and Ryan, for all the beautiful Christmas presents. And Ryan, thank you for LAES. Stocks in my portfolio, Poet. Yes, Poet I'm going to talk about today. Poet, QNCCF is the next LAES. Bernard, I got something to say about that. I do like the play, but how many of you, all right, let's go ask this question. How many of you, one, saw the Friday video? What was the video? The Tuesday video? It was Tuesday video. What is it? How many of you saw the Tuesday video? Type of 1 in the room. All right. How many of you saw the Tuesday video? Type of 1 in the room. It got over 11,000 views. Man, we've been killing it between Ryan and I because of you. Because of you, man. You guys are helping us to grow VV Nation in a big way. All right. In a big way. All right. Now with all of that, how many of you liked the special twist? The unique twist. This type of me in the room. How many of you like the unique twist that I used with the VectorVest system to help me to determine which stocks I like? Just type of me in the room. How many, which was the special sort that I used that you can only do in VectorVest. You can only do in VectorVest. Now, the reason why I ask that question, because if you're typing me and you are not a subscriber to the VectorVest software and you want to be able to use that, one, I'm going to show you how to build it in the system, number one. Number two, for those of you who do not have the system, I need you to know we are still running a special on the trial, 99 cents for 30 days. Go to www.vectorvest.com/YT. You will be able to build that unique twist in the system, and I'm going to show you how to do it in today's session. And because we're still doing a lot, Quantum is still killing it. Ryan's doing another quantum computer video tonight using options. Make sure you tune in for that. That's going to be the 6 p.m. video. Number two, I will, next Thursday, we'll be building a list of my top 10 stocks for 2025. And, Joey, give me a drum roll. That's not a drum. Joey, give me a drum roll.
You don't hear it?
No, I don't hear it. All right. You know what else I'm going to give you to next Friday? I'm going to give you what I call the Q10. It's going to be my Quantum 10. Sort of like the Mag 7, but it's going to be the Quantum 10. That's going to be revealed. I'm going to do a little sneak peek of it today. It's going to change up. That portfolio is going to change up. All right. But I am going to give you next Thursday my top 10 stocks for 2025. And next Friday, I'm going to give you my Q10. I want to see if we can get that to go viral. The Q10, like the Mag 7 went viral this year. I want to see if we can get the Q10 to go viral this year. I'm going to give you my Q10. Bernard says QNCCF should be on that list. You know what I'm going to do? Well, first off, Bernard, I'm going to address that. I'm going to address that for you. All right. Horace says, good afternoon, Glenn. Looking forward to seeing you in Tampa. Horace, I was just hearing that we're about to shut off the live attendees. We may be doing it real soon. All right, so again, I've been trying to tell you, if you want to go live, go to www.vectorvest.com/Tampa to reserve your live spot. We are close to possibly, I heard it through the grapevine. I heard that possibly we could be shutting down the people to go live sometime next week. And yes, Mark, you always know that this talk show is live. All right, so I'm putting that out there. If this is it, this is the last run for the lives. You want to be in Tampa. Bernard, I'm telling you, if you want to go, www.vectorvest.com/Tampa. I think the seats are about filled up. So I'm putting that out there. All right. Santa Rally, possibly. We got 2 yellow days in a row now. Now we got more yellow than we have red. I'm going to move right on over into the program. And there we go. There's today. Right at a level of resistance on the VectorVest composite, $71.20. Okay? We're at $71.01. But 3 out of the last 4 days coming off this level of support, the market's been rising higher. If we can get through this level of 71.20, I think the Santa Rally will be in full effect. Why would you shut down the live? That's unfair. I didn't say the stream, Akshay. I didn't say the stream. I said the live. And the live because we can only hold but so many people. All right? We can only hold so many people. Now, the online, we can't shut that. We're going to let that go for as many people want to show up for the live stream. But maybe I should have said in person. All right? The in person might be getting shut down as well. Daniel. First time watcher, thank you for being here. All right, thank you for being here. Thank you. VV Nation, type of 1 in the room for Daniel. I love when new timers type, when first timers type in and let us know. All right, I love that. Thank you so much for letting us know. Man, we are growing by leaps and bounds over the last couple of weeks, man. I love the content that between Ryan and I we're putting out, getting people to come to the channel. All right, so today, I'm going to start off, I'm going to go into the Viewers tab. And I want to talk about QNCCF. You know, I'm talking about that whole twist. I'm going to show you how to build it. Where it is, RS times CI times growth. And I want to tell you in regards to QNCCF. Where is it? Speculative. Where is it? Dagnabbit. I know it's here. Oh, there it is. Ryan's Quantum List. All right. We got to help grow this show. This channel is the bomb. Thank you, Bernard. I appreciate that. Everybody who's typing in stocks, I'm not ready to look at them yet. And remember, for every 10 likes, we get a stock. For every 10 likes, we get a stock. Quantum computing jumping today. I am in RGTI and trying to get into Atom. I still own Atom. After the video that I made about quantum computing, there was 2 stocks that I got out of it. Atom and RGTI. I took a big hit on RGTI. I got out of the stock. But Atom, I'm still in. So here's that twist. RS times CI times growth. You want to talk about QNCCF, right? I want to tell you where it sits. QN... Where is it? There it is. This is interesting as you tell me about how great the stock is. It's up 61% today. I love that. But using 3 indicators that you only find in the VectorVest system, this concerns me. Who put in about the QNCCF has got to be on the list. Bernard, I like that the stock is moving. I love that the stock is moving. But from a fundamental standpoint, not fundamentally sound. It is got an RT above 1. Why? Because the space is hot. VST below 1, it's got a CI above 1. But looking at this indicator really brings to the forefront. And I'm going to ask the room, based upon this indicator, from positive to negative, do you feel that you want to hold QNCCF long term? Just type a yes or a no. And Bernard, I'm with you. And the news can be the news and it can move the stock. But based upon what I see with this unique twist, I'm going to tell you to be careful with it. Bernard, that's all I'm going to do. And you may have all of the news and all. That's great. That's great. But this is the power of the software. Would you rather hold this longer term or NVIDIA that's got the best combination of the 3 longer term? And Bernard, that's the question that I'm going to ask. All right, that's the question that I'm going to ask. Now, real quick, I am going to show you how to build that right there. If you are a VectorVest subscriber, you can do this. Go to Tools. Go to, and Rizé, are you here? Just type a yes or no if you're in here. Rizé, are you in here? And I'm going to click on Custom Field Builder. I'm hoping Rizé is here because somebody in product support is going to need to know how to do this just in case you don't. All right. So from right here, I go to Fields. I go to VectorVest Fields. And I'm going to go, well, I already built this, so I'm going to go do it a different way. Fields, Capital Appreciation, RS. Use the multiplier right here, times. Fields, Capital Appreciation, go to CI. Good. RS times CI. Let's go to Fields, go to Capital Appreciation, and let's go to Growth, GRT. Boom. RS times CI times growth. Bernard says, I hear you technically. Know what you own, been in this for, and that's cool. Bernard, again, the stock is moving. I'm perfectly fine with that. But this unique twist helps you to separate the stocks that you want to trade. It really does, and you're going to see in the long term. The stocks you want to trade, basically on news, like you said, the news flow, and compared to stocks that, based on the VectorVest system, I want to be able to hold longer term. And QNCCF is something that is new in the VectorVest software. Once you've got this, you click on Validate. The expression contains a syntax error. Oh, you know why? Look at that, how smart the system is. I didn't use the times. Times, fields, GRT. How cool is that? Now click on Validate. The custom field validated successfully. And Thomas, you were right. There it is. And click on OK. Then you would save the changes. Now watch this. I already have it. So it won't let me save it twice. I did it for the purposes of showing you guys how to build it. Okay? Click on OK. We'll close it. And now when I want to add it to my watch list, or my stocks, right click on it, go down to layout, and yours would be to the left, somewhere over here. I moved it over to the right. You can highlight anything and move it over. I highlighted it, moved it over to the right, and moved it up my list to be at RS times CI times growth. Does everybody understand now how to build that unique twist? Yes or no? Does everybody now know how to build that unique twist? Type a yes or a no. All right? And there it is in a nutshell. And now, going forward through 2025, I'm going to use this unique twist a lot because I think that on this channel, we truly need to show folks how to utilize the power of the VectorVest software outside of just looking at the news. These are 3 powerful indicators within the VectorVest system. Again, if you're not a part of the VectorVest system, then I am going to let you know again, www.vectorvest.com/YT. 99 cents gets you access to the VectorVest software for 30 days. And you can build any watch list you want and have this here. And I can sort by it, whether all the way from the worst combination, and Ryan doesn't like this. I'm with him in regards to whatever the flying flip it is. TSEM, QMCO. And again, who was that? Bernard. Again, I love that the stock is up. But you know something? I'm going to right-click on the stock. Let's see how good this indicator is. I'm going to right-click on the stock. It hasn't been around for a long time for us, right? It hasn't been along for, and every day it's in here. Now, Bernard, guess what? Does this make you feel a little uncomfortable? Stocks can't go up forever, but up, 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 and up. You can't fight the tape. You can't fight the tape. It's moving. Look at that, 74 cents. And again, that combination of RS times CI times growth is in the negative. I would rather you be in a stock that's got a positive connotation that deals with these 3. Now, before we go on, was that worth you stopping by today? Type a yes or a no. Was that worth you stopping by today? Type a yes or a no. That's going to prove, I think, going into 2025, an excellent indicator from a VectorVest standpoint to help you to understand which stocks are moving on the news and which stocks are worth it for you to hold based on our indicators, folks. So I love that. I did it on Tuesday. I love that I'm going to be using it going forward in 2025, folks. This could be a make or break on stocks that you could be interested in. Now, I told you in the alert today that there's going to be a release of a Q10 portfolio. I'm going to talk to you about it real quick. There it is, Q10. These are the 10 stocks that I have. This is going to change a little bit. If you want to see what I've added or taken away, you need to go watch next Friday's video when I give you my Q10 for the year. Folks, you got to make this go viral. It's just like the Mag 7 did. VectorVest here, we're going to talk about the Q10, and we're going to track it all next year. Oh, by the way, I just started it today. Look at that. I just started it today. Now, granted, a lot of these stocks are moving up today. Atom, of which I own. How about since I put this into the portfolio, it's up 21%. ARQQ, 31%. QSI, the big mover, 58%. And then the stocks at the bottom, how about even the stocks at the bottom that are not going up are only down a little bit? That's how powerful this phase is right now. Look at this. The worst stock in here is Amazon, and it's down 0.6%. Michael, yes, everybody, you just tell them to build you a sort and write this down. RS times CI times growth. Write it down. Anybody work their way to, anybody in product support will be able to help you build that. RS times CI times growth. They will show you how to build it. All right, can they just add this to the software so we can just select it? No. I can look into it, but it's not hard to do, Michael. It really isn't. Glenn, I have your top 10 and loving it. There it is. And look at these. These are moving. I just started it today. But again, I'm going to make some revisions to this list, and I'm going to start a brand new portfolio on Friday. You want to see what changes I've made? You've got to watch next Friday. Compare it to the other plays and with the news coming up, and you will see where this stock is going. Once again, I did a video. I did a live stream where I put all of these stocks into a performance list. Bernard, I did that. And again, I don't disagree with you that it's going to have upside. I want to make sure that I put into your hands some of the best possibilities based on the VectorVest system. Does that make sense, Bernard? And you can know what you know about QNCCF. We just started it, and it is what it is. All right? Dynamic Flame of Fire. Celestina, that's a new name. Dynamic Flame of Fire. I need to make a song about that. It's the Dynamic Flame of Fire. All right, let's get into the viewers. Actually, let's get back to the viewers real quick. Here's the markets. All right, no QBT. Oh, not in the top 10. All right, so again, you made me do that again. Hold on. QBTS by way of the unique twist. QBTS, where's it at? QBTS. One of the first ones that's negative. One of the first ones that's, oh, well, hold on. Let's sort it by it. QBTS, there it is. One of the first ones that's negative. Does that make it not a good stock to take? No. And you know something? Throughout the year, it can get positive. I'd feel a little bit more comfortable, Ross. I'd feel a little bit more comfortable when that indicator turns positive. Does that make sense? So it's the first stock that's in the negative, which means it's the least negative. All I'm looking for from a long-term perspective, I'm telling you folks, you need to keep watching the channel. If you're not a subscriber to the channel, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, because this list will be watched. This is the full list. This list will be watched all throughout the year, but I am picking out my top 10. I am picking out my top 10 to call it the Q10. All right, so that's all I got. That's all I got in regards to that. Glenn, is NVIDIA a good stock to hold and sell cover calls? Absolutely, G-Money. NVIDIA is still in my mind is the hottest stock on the planet. It's pulled back a little bit. I know that, but it's pulled back enough that it's undervalued. It's fundamentally sound. Yes, I'd say that NVIDIA is a great stock to hold long-term and sell covered calls against. How about the 2-time ETF direction came out with the Mag 7? I've done videos on that too. I've got a portfolio. That Michael that already looks at those stocks. All right, let's get into the news. Outside, I wanted to get into the quantum stocks first because that's what got you here by way of the alert. And I'm excited about it going into next year. I'm excited about it. Make sure you watch Friday's videos because I've got some things that I want to say about the quantum space that you need to know. All right, so next Friday will be the Q10. Start saying that. We're going to make that go viral, folks. Q10. It's going to be my quantum 10. And then next Thursday is going to be my top stocks for 2025. All right, U.S. applications for unemployment benefits hold steady, but continuing claims rise to a 3-year high. I'm going to do a video tomorrow about BRICS. BRICS compared to, can BRICS knock the dollar off the stage? So tomorrow's video is going to be about de-dollarization and the BRICS currency. You don't want to miss tomorrow's video. All right, quantum stocks. Do quantum computers exist today? And the answer to that question is that they do. Part of what I'm going to talk about tomorrow is where quantum computer is sitting right now and where it has, how far it has to go before it gets to be what it needs to be. But we do have some quantum computers right now. Quantum computing is a new field. It uses principles of quantum blah, 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 blah. Yes, quantum computers exist today. However, they are still in the early stages of development. Companies like Google with Willow, IBM, IonQ have built working quantum computers. These machines are not yet powerful enough to solve practical problems. So a lot of what I'm going to talk about tomorrow is that a lot of this is theoretical, but why is it so important? Why is it jumping so much? I'll talk a lot about that tomorrow. Bill says hopefully Qubit, RGTI, and Skype are in the quantum computing 10. You got to find out which stocks are in there. Lazaro says I was emotionally attached to LEAES. It sold at 5 when I bought it at 245 because I thought it was going to drop. Now today it went all the way up to 9. That's all right. Did you make money on it, Lazaro? That's all I got to say. Did you make money on it? NVIDIA is a good stock to hold and sell. I answered that already. All right. So there are out there. What can they do? Breaking encryption codes, simulating molecule. This is a big one. The quantum computing is big in the drug space. All right, improving financial modeling, developing new materials. Another two, NVIDIA and AMD rush to ship out the next gen GPUs to avoid the Trump tariffs. That's going to be a big part of my de-dollarization video tomorrow. But people are trying to get this stuff out before the tariffs hit because something tells me China's going to be hit. There's going to be no, and I think China's going to be like, well, we're going to fight back, and that's going to be a problem. All right. There are law enforcement quantum computers. There's a lot of applications for quantum computers. And Deborah, you always ask, why do I miss your stocks? The stocks that you give me are not, I can't find them. I can't find them in the world, and I can't find them in the VectorVest software. I don't know where like the QPU you wanted. I saw it as a comment. I don't know where that is. I can't even find it on any of the mainstream deals. So I couldn't find it. It's not that I ever not look for your stocks. I can't find them. And if they're new, we don't always have them in the software. And then you say, well, why can't you? Because I don't have it. I wonder when Palantir will announce their in quantum. That will be huge. Jazz, by the way, I got back into Palantir. I did get back into Palantir right now. WIMI, a stock that I like, develops random access memory architecture based on quantum technology. Shares rise. WIMI I like. It does have on that indicator, it is negative. All right. And again, I'm going to look throughout the year to see how many of these can start to move from negative as far as that indicator to positive. Glenn, would you mind looking at ALG? New custom. I'm not ready to look at stocks yet. All right. So WIMI is one that I like. It is more of a speculative play, but I think holograms are going to play a big role when it comes down to quantum computing. Apple's back on my radar. Apple stock touches intraday high after nod of confidence from Wall Street. A lot of things I bring to you are new, and I've done a lot of research on their government contracts, most of them. So I will try to get in them when they're low. If they're new, I gotta get them added to the database. Like QNCCF was added. Ryan got that added. Some of these stocks, you gotta tell me that they're new so I can see if I can get them added to the database. All right. So Apple's on the radar again. How about Roaring Kitty posted again and GameStop is rising? How many of you are interested in GME? Just type a yes or a no. You know, how many of you are actually even interested in GME? Type a yes or a no. I'm just curious. Apple is like $7 for $4 trillion. You know, I thought Nvidia was going to be the first $4 trillion company. It might be Apple. It might be Apple. PLAB not moving, but quantum is. I like PLAB. It was in one of my live streams that was a stock that was under the radar. I do like PLAB. Jazz is in it. Jazz, I would figure you would be in it. Kiwi likes it. Interesting, Kiwi. Meow. PLAB makes quantum chips. I know. I like the stock. I do like that stock. Yeah, I'm not a GME fan, but it made the news. It made the news. And the last one is Toyota Motors up over 8% on pace for its largest percent increase since March of 2020. All right. So you're welcome, Deborah. So there it is. Those are the stocks that made the news. A lot of it was based on quantum today. I'm going to ride the coattails for as long as I can, Ryan and I are. So next Friday, I will put out one last video on quantum for a while before we beat a dead horse. I don't want to beat a dead horse. Apple is probably going to be the first 5 trillion. You know, and Seth, I was on board with NVIDIA being it. But Apple is just such a formidable company. You guys know I love me some Apple. I'm in Apple. As a matter of fact, let me show you what I figured. This is an easy way for me to do this going forward. Let me show you what stocks I currently own, current stocks. Here they are. Here's the stocks that I'm not getting into that U12. These are the stocks that I currently own. I figured it's easier for me to show you this way than to go to my account and try to read them all off. These are the stocks that I'm currently in right now. And I still have money sitting on the sideline. But SoFi, Tesla, and Atom are my 3 biggest winners. I'm up double digits, 20% or more on all 3 of those. SoFi, Tesla, TSLL, and Atom. But I'm back in Palantir. I'm still in IBIT. I picked up Apple, AAPU, and Aqua Materials I'm in. That's another double-digit winner for me so far. All right, so I figured that, like I said, this is the easier way for me to tell you what stocks I'm in rather than go back to my account and read it all off. All right, let's go look at the markets. See what the markets are doing. It's hard to see. Saved it. What are you talking about, Bristol? I'm not. Ooh, what is that? Because it is not calculated data streaming. Try using it in unison. Ooh, that was interesting. I think all of my watch lists are going to have that now. It's here. Oh, because it's the markets? It may be because it's the markets. I don't know. No, it's working now again. But, you know, the majority of these are ETFs, whereas the VectorVest Composite, I'm looking at it as a stock, and it's positive. You know, I look at the RS times CI times growth. It's hard to get out of the Apple universe. I know. Can you talk about the strategy, S&P 5 winners, 50-15s? Will VectorVest reset in 2025? Most likely, Michael. I won't talk about it here. But most likely we're going to reset. I think we are. All right. Let's go to the AI stocks. What's moving in there? You know, the high things are AI, you know, and it's not even Bitcoin right now. Bitcoin fell. Again, Bitcoin is so cyclical. When it moves just like that. You put your hands upon my hip. When it dips, I dip, we dip. You know, that is Bitcoin in a nutshell. But when it moves. I think it's going to have a decent year, but it's going to have big swings up and down. How's life in New England? I don't live mean. Oh, that's John. John can live. I don't live up there. I'm not trying to do that. I ain't trying to do that. All right. Bristol says, founded under quantum computing stocks. Thank you. The same. You got it, I think. All right. So here's all the AI stocks that are moving today. Very SoundHound, look at that, 22%. BBAI, 20%. Lemonade, INOD up 6%. What's going down? Just about there's a lot of stocks going down too. 74 stocks in here. The worst stock in this space, I'm not feeling that. When is the video on the options plays for quantum? That will be tonight at 6 p.m. That will be tonight at 6 p.m. You want to make sure you watch it. All right. That's the big news stocks, the stocks that made my news today. Let's take a look at them. And again, look at this indicator. Man, I'm going to love this indicator. WIMI and IONQ were the two negative ones. INOQ, I think, is going to play a big winner, but I think it's going to be more of a tradable stock. I don't know why GME is positive. Man, look at that, Jerry. You put the throw up signs behind it, but you know something, by way of the indicator, it's still positive, Jerry. That's very interesting, huh? That's very interesting. Andrew, I will look at stocks. Wow, we got over 100 likes already, which is automatically giving me 10 stocks for you. Remember, the more likes we get, the more stocks I get to put up for you. The more likes we get, we got 100 likes already, which means you automatically get 10. Most likely, I'll give you more than that. I'm in the wrong one. Thank you, Joey. Most likely, I will give you more than that. But I'm about to stop out of ETHU, but still in IBIT. I'm still in IBIT right now, Troy, as well. I read something about GME pulling MSTR. Are they buying crypto? Is that what you're saying, Ross? WMI is a great day trade stock. A lot of these that are here are great day trade stocks. All right. Why don't you make a quantum watch list in a special searches? We are making a quantum watch list going into the new year. Ryan is building an updated quantum watch list that will go into the software for you. All right, and it will automatically be there. Made a decent amount, enough to continue investing in others. There's the news that LAES could hit $17 to $18 this year, specifically after what they are doing lately. Again, I like the play. Just keep in mind, from the fundamental sound point, it's more of a tradable stock. And if you got it, get it. All right, let me help out, give you some fish. Safe undervalued stocks that are rising in price. Take a picture. PAM, Piper, GMED, Kinzel, and NVMI. These are my stocks for safe undervalued rising. I like this list because there's a lot of people out there that will not buy into overvalued stocks. Wow, we got us a subscriber. Maximus Industries, thank you for that. Is that new, Joey? Or did it just pop up on its own? I don't know. Sometimes it does that. Is that new?
It's new.
It is. It is new. Thank you for that. Love that. We got a new subscriber to the channel. That means we must be doing something right. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Still holding QSI, and that's moving decently as well, as up 60% today. I hear you. I hear you. I remember his core. What are you talking about? LAES. And LAES is another stock that's moving. I'm going to give you another swing trading list of stocks using the near perfect indicator. Look at this. TSSI, Lunar, Poet, up 29%. Rocket Lab. Man, I'm giving you a lot of fish today. And these are different fish from different searches. This is another swing trading type of scenario of stocks from the near perfect indicator. All of these CIs are above 1, which means these stocks all go up more than they go down. I'd be careful with Poet. I love that Poet's moving, but look at that RS times CI times growth. Again, that tells me that it's more of a trading play. Take advantage of the days that it's going up. Same thing with ATYR. I swing trading using the star search, using my pinch, like we do it in the Jockey Club. I got 4. Honeywell, which is in the quantum space. Huma, Kellanova, and Sanofi. 2 of these have RSI times CI times growth less than 1. But one is nicely above that. Honeywell, but again, it's in the quantum space. Is being labeled a pattern day trader a bad thing? Yeah, because it can shut you down if you don't stop trading. It can shut you down for 90 days. I think in an account, you can only make up to 3 day trades a week. If you make more than that, and they let you know and you do it again, they can shut you down for 90 days. You don't want that to happen. Once you get that alert says, you've made your 3, Stop day trading. Does that make sense, John? You don't want to get, wow, we got 125 likes. Woo, good mother. I'm loving today. Man, I'm loving today. You guys are on it. All right, top VST stocks where the 3 and the 8 just crossed, where the 3 and 8 exponential moving average just crossed. Look at this. 5 different stocks on 3 different fish. Look at that. FTK, CRNT, PRTH, HTCR, and TZoo. All up today. And these are high VST stocks where the 3 and the 8 just crossed. Thank you, Alfredo. Alfredo says, we love you, Glenn. Unless you have more than $25,000. Right. As long as you have $25,000 or more in your account, you can day trade all you want. If you have less than $25,000, you're going to get flagged as a pattern day trader. You don't want to do that. Or use a cash account, says Seth, and you can do that because that's going to rectify itself pretty quickly and it's cash covered. All right. For my more aggressive people like Jazz, here's some stocks that's moving up bigly. I don't know if I would take any of them. But interesting, Jazz, if I'm looking at this, how about I got 1, 2, 3, 4 that have the positive RS times CI times growth. Woof. Jazz, tell me, does that help you from a day trade perspective? Yes or no? All right, think about that, Jazz. I like that you're aggressive. Does that indicator help you in regards to which ones you feel a lot more comfortable day trading? Yes or no? I'm going to ask that question to all my day traders out there. I think that indicator goes a long way in helping you even on a day trade. Whew. Which ones have a good combination? You know something? Even though these are low, they're still positive. Can you make a trading options 101 video using the software? Maybe. It uses a tool that's pretty expensive called the Options Pro. Ryan most likely would do that before I do. Phyllis says, should I take my 30% profit on Poet? Ooh, so where was Poet? No. Where was Poet? And I'm going to answer that question for you using that indicator, Phyllis. Watch this. Poet. It's negative, ain't it? You know something? If you don't want to take the full 30 off, I tell you to take 15. I tell you to take half off. Does that make sense, Phyllis? And how easy was it for me to do that? It's up 29%. Look at that combination. Look at that combination. Phyllis, does that make sense to you? Huh, I'm loving this. Phyllis, does that make... Yes, Poet got a big... So let it run. You know what I would do? If I don't want to take half off, give it a 10%. Give it a 10% trail. Give it a 10% trail. Let it run. It's going to trail 10% from the highest point it hit. So if it goes up to 30, 40, 50%, it'll trail 10% from the highest. Woof. All right. I'm loving this. I'm loving this indicator. And I built it in the VectorVest software. I'm loving this indicator. Man, oh man. Puts hair bumps. Woo! I'm so happy that I did this. All right, so I hope you use it, but nothing more. It ain't me. It ain't me. This is all talking about what the software. Those are indicators that you only find in the VectorVest software. So we're going to use it all throughout. Wow! Good gravy! Woo! Karim, $50 super chat. Type the W's in the room. We just got a $50 super chat. Good. Karan, I need you to give me a stock that you want to look at right now. I need you to give me a stock that I can look at for you right now. How do I hit? What do I do? How do I do that? Oh, can I just do this? I can just do that. Oh, there it is. There we go. Give me a stock, Corinne, that you want. I will take a look at it right now. I'll take a look at it right. $50 super chat, folks. I'm loving that. All right. It ain't me. It ain't me. I'm no millionaire, son. Sing it, Glenn. See, I don't know that Creedence Clearwater Revival. I don't know that song. Karan, sorry if I said your name wrong. Give me a stock. Joey, keep your eyes out for his stock. All right, keep your eyes. Thank you so much for that $50 super chat. How about two? I'll give you two stocks for $50. I'll give you two stocks for $50. All right. And now I'm going to give you another speculative one. This is not just that the prices are going up. This is going up on big volume. Qubits, there you go. You said QBTS, nicely up today on big volume. BBAI today up on big volume. SoundHound up today, big volume. RZLV, I don't know what the flying flip that is, but it's up on big volume. And QuantumScape, look at that. Two of these are QuantumScape, 13, but these are all up on. W stands for win. Glenn, what indicator were you referencing is helpful for day trading? This indicator right here, RS times CI times growth. So let's look at these. These are all going up on big volume today. Which one would I feel a lot more comfortable with, even from a day trade perspective? SoundHound, 6.9. 6.9. I'm loving this indicator. Ooh-wee. Who is this person in here? Why? Hey, Joey, I don't know how to get that spam chat out of here. That's because you guys are supporting the channel, and now we're getting up on people's radar, and now they're starting to spam us. Joey, I don't know how to stop the spam. All right. Man, does that mean we just made it to the big leagues? That somebody came in and just spammed us? That we made it to the big leagues? Whew. You know, I don't know if I need to take that as me getting pissed off because they're spamming it, or take it as a compliment that we got you got the algo now. There you go. That's what it is. We're on the algo. You guys have pushed us up. So now somebody's spamming us. All right. I don't know if I look at it as a good thing or a bad thing. Gonna need a spam crusher. I don't know what that is. Joey or Mimi is gonna have to know what that is, because I have no idea what that is. I have no idea what that is. Goodness gracious. These people. JD says, I got the juice. Glenn, what's the name of that indicator again? RS times CI times growth. RS times CI times growth. And again, you go up to the tools, go up to custom field builder, and I walked you through in the beginning of this video, of this live stream, on how to build it. All right? That's a smapper. You've always been the big leagues to us, says Edward. Thank you, Edward. Thank you. It's not me, though. It's the software. It ain't me. It's the software. So, Joey, do you need... I guess Joey will work on that. I don't know what that is. Joey's doing stuff. Look at that. Joey's doing it. Thank you, Joey. Joey's in the background and doing his thing. All right. Time is it? 2:42. Portfolios. I do want to look at a couple of portfolios real quick. There's my Q10. Look at that. 15% in one day, folks. And again, this list will change. This list will change. And Bernard, now you understand why right now QNCCF won't be there. At least you understand right now why QNCCF won't be there. I won't say that sometime throughout the year will it catch my attention in something to look at. That's what I'm talking about. Joey makes the trains run on time and crushes the spammers at the same time. He's doing it. I don't know. Feel and accept the love, Glenn. Thank you, Wayne. I appreciate that. Other portfolios I want to look at real quick. My top 5 weekly picks. Now, I noticed that the SPX is up 27.49% for the year. How about my top 5 weekly picks is up 27.49%? I'm loving that. My top 10 picks for 2024, up 28% this year. CRS was one of them, up the most. Intel, I've now determined, is a garbage company. Michelle always wants to look at Marathon. Look at what it did for the year, Michelle. Look at what it did for the year. All right, but I had builders in here, Microsoft because of OpenAI, SMCI. I thought that uranium was going to make a bigger move. It made almost 25%. It almost made 25%. Coca-Cola, you just got to have because it's Coca-Cola. I was big on the AI space for the year, 31%. Meta, 74%, of course, CRS. Here's the equity curve for the year, up and down, but finished right now about 28.3%. How important is NVIDIA? The stocks that NVIDIA invests in, look at that. This was started in October, folks. The stocks that NVIDIA invests in, 90% in 2 months. Well, the big mover was SoundHound, up 353%. I made a video on it. I made a video on it. This is why, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, you need to hit the subscribe button. I did a video on it and built a portfolio around it. Conference stocks, they did that in April, 30.94%. All of the stocks and the relationships NVIDIA had with a lot of other companies, they all went positive. They all went positive. My multi-bagger search, I think. Oh, that's you, Joey. Why are you touching stuff? Is he not touching stuff? Is it? I know. Gosh dang it. My multi-bagger search for the year, 15.56. We only hold one more stock. What else is in here? Magnificent Seven, 69% for the year. Decade stocks. Remember I did the video on decade stocks, my 3 stocks for the decade? 93% since July. I used the software to find them. All 3 of the stocks are up double digits. So you know what I did? That's why now I hold all 3. I'm loving the idea of finding stocks for the next decade. 93% in 5 months, folks. I did a video. This is why you need to hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel. I did a video and made a portfolio. The beautiful thing behind doing a video and talking about stocks or a stock, I like that I try to build a portfolio so we can track it throughout the year since the video was made. You guys came up with your own, you guys gave me a whole lot of stocks. Look at that, Lunar up 400%, same time period. All right, 400%, Palantir. This was a combination of all the stocks you gave me. All right, so I made a portfolio. How about it's up 25% overall? You guys did a good job. What else do I want in here? Quantum stocks, 12.6. I did a video. This was the video on 12.6 that got over 31,000 views. I did a video. I built the portfolio. 70% in less than a month. Wow. But it's all about utilizing the VectorVest software. I'm not going to tell you that I gave you any of these and that, none of that stuff. The software did it, and that's why you're on the channel, because of the power of the software. The power, wow, 70% in less than a month. Or exactly 1 month. Today's the 26th. 1 month, 70%. Whew. Wayne says, that's when I get in, reaping the seeds. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, folks. Please do. All right? It's not just me talking about the stocks. It's not just me using the software. I want to show you the results. What else is in here? Another good one. Undervalued stocks less than $10. I did a video and put a portfolio together. 32%. What else is in here? That's it. That's it. So, folks, that's just one last invite that if you're not a subscriber to the software, a subscriber to the channel, we're over 70,000 subscribers. Hit the subscribe button. Watch the videos, whether it's my video or Ryan's video. We talk about a lot of great information, and we try to give you an opportunity to make some money. All right, let's go back to the viewers tab. Let's just get to your stocks. Customer picks. Portfolio around what? The videos that I've made, Michael. When I do a video and I like the stocks and I think it's a pertinent topic, I give the video about the stocks, and I normally tend to build a portfolio around those stocks so we can track later what's going on. PLAB, PATH, UiPath I like, QNST, comma, CHCK, comma, CHCK. Who gave me that? Please don't let that be Deborah. It wasn't. Lugu, I don't have that stock. MVIS, comma, SMCI, comma, TPC, comma, BTDR, comma, token to, I'm not looking at that, SKYT, comma, RCAT, comma, IBIT. How many stocks is that? I'm probably going to give you about 20 stocks today. Joey's like, oh my gosh, why are you doing that? AMD, because it's Christmas time. It's Christmas. You got a tea time. All right. I'll go through them quick. PRTH. I hate when Joey's here because he never lets me do what I want to do. Glenn, move over. I can't see the recommended ones. I didn't do recommended ones yet. PRTH. Ooh, where am I? All right, EQV. I don't have that stock. Who gave me that? Wayne, I don't have that stock. Joey, those two stocks, can you just write them down? Huh?
What?
Can you just write those two stocks? EQV was the other one. CHCK.
UV and CHK.
Yeah, EQV and CHCK. Yep. HODL is not a stock. I don't think it is. You're going to make me check. HODL. It is a stock. Really? Sigh. TMUS, comma, VRNA, comma, TTOO, comma. Thank you. I see them in there now. CHPK. Didn't I put that as CHPK? No. CHKP. CHKP. Checkpoint. How many stocks is that? 18. I'll get you two more. AL. GM. Is there really a stock? No. Hold on. Is it? Moon Lake. I don't think it's it. Nope. Are you spamming me? You probably are. In service now. There we go. All right. 20 stocks. You gave me 142 likes today. All right. So now going forward. Ooh, this is going to be fun. Now going forward. All right. We're going to sort on this RS times CI times growth. Whoa! I just got another $50 super chat. Holy smokes! Karan, you didn't give me a stock. Karan, you didn't give me a stock. Holy smokes. Type that W.
Same person.
It's this. I know. I got $100 from Karan. Holy smokes. Type the W's in the room. We just got $100. We got $100. Wow. Karan, you didn't give me a stock. I want a stock or two from you, my friend. Oh, man. I definitely want a stock or two. $100 super chat, folks. Good. Googly muggly. All right. So, you know that we normally sort by VST, right? But now I love the idea of sorting by three powerful indicators in the VectorVest software. I'm trying to find the ones at the top that's got the double digits but man, you gave me some that are negative. Verona, up today a little bit. RCAT, up today, but look at the negative. Allegro, up today, but look at the negative. What I love about this right now is that I can see which ones, and Microvision, little negative, up 22%. I can look at this and see which ones pretty much are the ones that I want to trade compared to the ones that I want to hold. Karan says, you have made me more money. You have made me more money from you guys. I learned so much from you guys. This is for what you've helped me to do. Holy smokes. 50 for me and 50 for Ryan. Thank you so much for that, Karan. That is so awesome. I love that we can hear from people outside of me and Ryan to tell you how good the software is. Holy smokes. Happy holidays to you too, my friend. Thank you so much for that. All right, we're gonna graph all of these real quick. But I'm loving this sort. Relative safety, the stock's ability to meet or exceed earnings expectations. All right? Why is that important? Because earnings is the engine that drives the stock's price higher. The CI, the comfort index, the stock's ability to withstand long or lengthy price declines. These are stocks that go up more than they go down. Growth, earnings growth. Earnings is the engine that drives a stock's price higher. Those are some of the most important indicators in the software. And being able to sort by that and look at your stocks, I think can be a game changer going forward. And guess what, folks? No one else out there has got this kind of information outside of us. If you're not a subscriber to the VectorVest software, www.vectorvest.com/YT. That gets you 30 days to the software for 99 cents. And for 30 days, go put that indicator on any watch list or on any stock you want. Gives you a better insight. Not just data, folks. Information. That's the kind of information that makes the difference between winning and losing. All right, let's graph these all real quick. We're going to put these on a standard VectorVest graph. All right, I can clearly see that QNST, a little bit overvalued, but nicely rising. I'd love to see before I get into it, if I'm not already in it, let's go see if we can take out that level of a high at 26.34. We're at 24.52. Love the earnings per share. Love the relative timing. Stock's in an uptrend. Next one, ServiceNow. I know this is an Amir stock. Amir, look at this. Right at a level of support, beautiful level of resistance back here, bouncing up. Amir, I'd like to see if we can get above that. If you're currently in it, you're fine. Leave it alone. This level of support, you're fine. It's way overvalued, though. I don't like that value's not rising, even though it's overvalued. Earnings per share looks good. Just be careful with it, and it's in a channel. All right, let's go to the next one. Wow, Perth, Priority Tech. Love the earnings per share, 3-month high, a lot of buying pressure, bigger body than the wick at the top. I like the play. Bottom left, top right, and it's undervalued, and value is rising. Ta-da! That's a twofer right there. Going to the next one, TPC. Used to be a good stock at one time. Right now, it's not. It broke through 1, 2, 3 levels of support, a little bit of a doji cross right there. RT is below 1. Earnings per share looks good. I just wait for a better buying opportunity. I ain't got it right now. All right, I just don't have it right now. Let's go to the next one. T-Mobile. Nice little bounce off this level of support right here. Moving up for 4 days in a row, undervalued. I don't like that value's falling. I want to see a stock that's undervalued and value rising with the price. Not happening just quite yet, but it's a positive sign as it did bounce off support. Trading at session highs today. Love the earnings per share. And RT just got back above 1 after being below 1. That could be a positive sign. If you're in it, leave it alone. SMCI, all the stuff going on with SMCI. I told you guys a long time ago it was way too early to get in here. I told you that. It was at a level of resistance. It never got past that level of resistance. I'm still not a big fan of SMCI right now. All right? And if you're in it, you got to make a decision if you've made money in there or not. Now was a stock we talked about a few years ago and still going, just like NVIDIA, TSM, Decker Outdoors. Thank you, John. All right. Let's go to the next one. Wow. BTDR, BitDeer, crypto. Sure it is. Nice bounce off support, nicely going up 5 days in a row. Watch that. I'd like to, if I'm not in it, I'd like to see it get above 25.65. Love the earnings per share. Stock's in an uptrend. It is overvalued, but value is rising. It is overvalued, but value is rising. I'd like to see it break above that level of resistance. AMD, you know, this is probably, in my mind, one of the better competitors to NVIDIA. Just don't feel like it right now. The stock is trending down. Stock is trending down. And you know something? Sometimes is a bad time to be in a good stock. I think at parameter RV, at parameter RS, fundamentally, the stock is sound. Fundamentally, the stock is sound. Rising earnings per share, the stock's price is going down. Why? It's because RT is below 1. Love you, Glenn. Thank you for now. You're very welcome, Amir. I went to BitDeer and sold a call way above February. Let's see if the stock beat me on the price. I got you on that. All right. AMD down for 2024 it is. But it's a fundamentally sound stock. What's hurting is it's in the downtrend. CHPK checkpoint. This is for EVs, I think. No, maybe. No, it's charge point. Ooh, look at that. There's a level of the gap. It's having a hard time breaking above that level and staying there. That's at 189.16. I love the earnings per share, but I need some movement on the stock. I need a close above this level and follow through. Does that make sense? I need a close. It is undervalued. Value is pretty flat. I need a close above and start to close this gap. Until then, RT went back above 1 as it's starting to rise, but until then, I'm not touching that. Qubit, a little bit more in a volatile space. Qubit has been making some money, though. Look at this. 3 big days, followed by a piercing, what is that? One black crow. Almost a piercing pattern. A little bit sideways move right now. Qubit is one of those stocks right now that I wonder, hold on. My custom fields, look at that. Did you all know that I can sort on that? I mean, I could put that on my graph. RS times CI times growth. Let's see what it looks like. It is above. It is above. I think I'm going to start putting that on my graph too. Look at that. Look how powerful this indicator is. Not only can I use it in a watch list, but I can put it onto a graph. Hey, if that's useful to you, type a yes or a no. If that's useful to you, being able to not only put it into a watch list, but to now actually put it onto a graph, if that's useful to you, type a yes. I'm loving this. I'm loving that indicator. I'm loving that indicator. And I think I'm going to add it to the graph too. Look at that. So even though I can see the stock is a little bit more volatile in the move, I feel a little bit more comfortable on the graph watching it move higher, and it's already positive. I'm loving that. Whew. Man, I'm getting so warm and fuzzy. Path. Look at that UI path. Nice update today. Look at the indicator. Look at the indicator. What is RSCI time? I'm a newbie here. All right, so Pranav, I talked about building this indicator in the beginning of this video. After this video is out, go take a look. But Pranav, you've got to be a subscriber to the VectorVest software in order to use this indicator. Go to www.vectorvest.com/YT. 30 days, 99 cents, 30 days, you can build this indicator. And again, once the video is out, you can go take a look at it. This bit there over the last 12 months, earnings up 480%. I'd like to see that type of growth. App had 350 last year at a time, 12 months prior. I'm going to try to put some of those stocks like that into my top 10 for the year. I'm going to see if I can find that. All right. What else is in here? SKYT, nice up. Now, as opposed to Qubits, SKYT, I'm thinking, that's more of a tradable stock, only because that indicator, that unique twist, we're going to call that the unique twist going forward. This indicator is going to be called the unique twist. So when I refer to it as unique twist, you know what it is. Since there's no EQV, can we look at PRZO? I'll look at that real quick. PRZO. Look at that indicator. Starting to bump up. Nice update on it. Whew. Big wick. If I'm not in it, though, I'd like to see it break above that. Nice update. It's way overvalued. Value is not moving. And earnings per share is falling, which backs up this indicator. This is more of a trade than a longer-term hold. Does that make sense, Wayne? This is more of a trade and you see the volatility in it, right? Nice update today. All right, let's go finish out this because Joey's got a non-tea time. PLAB, I like this play from news-wise. Man, but by our indicators, it's not there yet. But you know something? If you are trading off of news and stuff like that, let's use the graph. I got a level of support right here, up for 2 days in a row. Look at the earnings per share. Does it make me feel good? RT is below 1. I don't care what the news says. And that's for any stock. I don't care what the news says. Use this indicator, RT, to let you know if it's in an uptrend or not. All right, use this. Wait for RT to at least get above 1. You know what that does? It enhances your chances to make money. RT above 1. You see that time and time again. RT above 1. Does that make sense to everybody out there? All right? Does that make sense? If I don't care what the news is on any stock. Before you buy it, make sure RT is, I can show you time and time again when RT is above 1, the stock's in an uptrend. RT stands for relative timing. It looks at the short-term price trend of a stock, and it's cast on a scale between 0 and 2. When it's good, that's $120. Wow. He said that. Is that what he said?
Yeah, South India and Kumar.
It was all Korean. No, all of those are Korean. Kumar.
But South India.
Okay, and I do now, and that's for. Thank you for that. He hooked up the whole group. He hooked up the whole channel. Type the W's in the room. We must have really done well for you this year, man. Holy smokes. We must have really done well for you. And you know something? All I'm going to say, it's our pleasure. It is our pleasure. Thank you so much for that. Holy smokes. For those who don't have VectorVest software, you really need to try and look at the RT indicator on a well-known stocks. It's like the guardrail on the highway, great indicator. And I'm looking at, I know I like the news on PLAB, I do. But you know something? It can go, I need RT to go above 1. I need RP to go low. I need more W's in the room, folks. That's $120 a subscriber gave us today, my friend. That is freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome. All right, I got to get through these stocks. Next one, TTOO. You know, earnings is negative, but it's getting less negative. That's a positive sign. But the stock is trending down. I'm not feeling that. I'm not, you know, if I'm looking to get into this stock, let's get above that level right there. A great software, and you are a great team, great channel. It's all a team. This is all teamwork. I love what I do on this channel, but Ryan and I are surrounded by a great team of folks. We are. And thank you for looking out for each one of us, Karan. Thank you so much for that. All right. The team in the background doesn't get much, you know, shout out. So I'm shouting them out. You know, Mimi is out there, of course. Clay is out there. He's on vacation. Ryan is out there, myself and Joey. That's our team. That's our team. And through thick and thin, man. Sometimes I hate Joey. Sometimes Joey hates me. But you know something? We work great as a team. We do. Sometimes we work great as a team. Right now, you don't need to be talking. Right now, you just sit there. Stop talking. That's why I love Joey. That's why I love Joey. All right, HODL, Bitcoin. Bitcoin's taking a little hit right now. When it went down, I think it went down to about 82,000. Cyclical. When it moves just like that. When it falls, it falls. All right, so it is what it is. I'm still holding IBIT, though. That's my only crypto I'm holding. Let's go to the IBIT. Again, IBIT I'm holding. I'm up enough on it that it hasn't triggered me to get out. Wow, MVIS. Look at that. Whoever gave that to me, more of a trade. Look at the unique twist at the bottom. More of a trade. I say yes, more of a trade. But I am watching RT went above 1. Earnings per share jumped. It's still negative, but got better. More of a trade. Remember, we're looking at relative safety. We're looking at earnings growth, and we're looking at CI. It sounds like longer-term members are buying stocks when the color guard is yellow. Glenn, do you advise to get in when the color guard is yellow or red if a stock is strong? I look at if the color guard is yellow, look at what the guidance is. It says if it's okay to buy stocks on an up day, follow the guidance. Follow the guidance. It can be yellow and say be cautious. All right, so follow the guidance. I love the color guard, but I love the guidance. All right, hopefully that makes sense, Mark. Next one, ALGM. Little sideways move over the last 3 months, not a lot. Value has fallen back and forth, even sideways. You know something? I don't want to trade a stock sideways. I want to trade it once it gets out of its channel. It's sitting in a channel. I'd like to see it get above 2301. Are you? Whoa! Buckle my shoes and call me neat. We just got a $200 super chat. Holy smokes. I'm more grateful. Happy New Year, Uncle Glenn. Big W's in the room. Big W. Folks, we just hit over $300 in super chats. Holy smokes. Good. Googly muggly. Wow. That is awesome. Thank you so much, folks. Thank you so much for today. Woo. Click the like on Raw. Hit that W button for that was, man, between you and Karan, man, holy smokes. What a day. What a day. Thank you so much for the support, folks. Thank you so much for the support. And I promise you, we're going to continue this for the rest of next year, too. Again, if you're brand new to the channel, you haven't subscribed yet, and you want to know why these people are giving us super chats, subscribe to the channel. See the content that we put out, whether it's on a video at night or a live stream throughout the day. You want to know why these people are giving us super chats? Subscribe to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. I told you, Glenn, feel the love. Thank you so much for that, Wayne. All right, a couple of stocks left. Couple of stocks left. RCAP. Interesting, in the indicators moving up as the stock is moving up. Watch the wicks on this. Watch the wicks on this. Some selling pressure. Stock is moving up, though, coming off this level of support. Stock is moving up. Watch the wicks. Be careful. Be careful. Take it as it comes, but be careful. And the last stock on the list today is VRNA. Now, this is interesting to me. This is going to be very interesting to me. Look at that 3-month up, but look at these indicators. Wow. You got to make in this case, if you own this, if you type this and you own this, I'm going to play the chart rather than that indicator. Who gave me this stock? Who gave me VRNA? This is going to be a unique situation. This is the first time I've seen this since starting to use this, where the stock's price is going bottom left, upper right. All right, when it's going, life's getting weird. Why is life getting weird? Oh, they're saying, oh, I got you, life. I was like, oh. Deborah says, best channel and information. Man, I love you guys today. Past performance again. Y'all sign up. Thank you, Ross. I love this. I love this. Whoever gave me VRNA, interesting, and if the stock's price is going up, but the indicator's going down, okay? I'm going to play the chart on this. I don't know how many times this is going to come up, but this is different. That the indicators are falling down. So somebody asked me what indicator I'm using. I'm using an indicator, a sort in the VectorVest system called RS times CI times growth. If you want to learn how to build it in the software, after this video is complete, go look at the rewind. I showed you step by step. That was you, Lee? Lee, how would I know that you would give me something that would break my system? And you can chuckle behind that, Lee. You can chuckle. Type a chuckle in there. How would you give, and you always ask good questions and look at interesting stocks. How would you give me a stock out of all of these stocks that looks like it just broke my system? I'm not calling it broke, but I am saying that in this case, I'm looking at the stock moving bottom left to top right. Looking at the stock moving bottom left, top right, I play the graph more so than the indicator. I don't know what's causing that to happen. I'd have to do a little bit more. Oh, probably earnings being in the negative. It probably could be that. You are the Al Roker of stock analysis. Okay. I'm getting skinny like him too. I am. All right. That's all of the stocks. We got 158 likes today. We got over $300 in super chats today. Oh my gosh, what a way to close out the live stream for the week. Glenn, does the new indicator work on Android tablet? As long as you have, that's a good, I don't know if it works. Well, I got Friday. I'm going to take a look at that tomorrow when I do the mobile app. I don't know if you can put the sort in the mobile app. It may not be able to. I'll be able to give you an answer tomorrow. Gordon says, thank you, Glenn. Excellent presentation as well. Hey, I want to tell you all, thank you for today. Today was an awesome day. All of the super chats, that indicator making sense to a lot of you. I want you to use it going into 2025 because I am. On my live streams, I'm going to use it. I think it's going to be a telling sign. It's going to be a telling sign on really honing in on which stocks are the best to play. All right? So, we're going to be here before New Year's, aren't we? Monday is not New Year's yet. No. So I'll be here for a Monday video, and the Monday live stream. Make sure you tune in. All you new people that just signed in and subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit the bell icon so that you get alerted when the videos and the live streams come out. So Joey says, I say goodbye for the longest time. I'm not going to say any more. I love all you guys. I love VV Nation. Thank you so much for today. And with that being said, have a great day. See ya.